movement and the equilibrium and the balance is not only dependent on the feet and the strength of the legs, as sometimes we think about that in yoga, but also about the nervous system. So I've used this for, as I said, for Parkinson's patients. Give them a try, give them a go yourself and see how they feel. And of course, don't forget to always adapt these practices to your clients' and students' needs and contraindications. So we're going to begin first of all by sitting comfortably. You can always put a cushion behind the lower back. In this case, I have a blanket under my feet. It feels good. My feet are a little bit elevated. Never let the feet hang. Yes, so the feet must be grounded, whether on the floor, on the ground, or on bricks, on a solid surface, or simply a nicely folded blanket. Let's not forget that. So we're going to begin, first of all, with movements of the feet. Why? Because we want to activate, yes, the circulation. And this is very important, yes, for what we're going to do afterwards. We're going to move from the feet upwards, and we're going to just simply move the feet as if we were walking, and the toes stay on the ground, so the heels rise up. I'm going to slow down this movement. Don't forget that now we're going to be working with clients whose nervous system is impaired, and also experiencing tremors and the issues that are relevant to Parkinson's. So of course we're going to encourage inhaling and exhaling, but sometimes I like to just bring on simply the natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling and just lifting one foot, lifting the other. And something that I really love doing with patients of Parkinson's is to visualize. To visualize that they're walking on a beautiful beach, yes, with soft sand underneath. Yes, visualizing. Sometimes what happens is a lot of people with Parkinson's may not have the chance to travel anymore. So visualizations are important. We used those in the previous video as well. And walking on sand and feeling how the feet warm up, the legs warm up slightly. The feet help us activate the legs. So walking and visualizing that we're walking on sand in a beautiful location. And another thing that I like to encourage here is the movement of the eyes. So first of all, the eyes are going to be looking towards the feet. And then the eyes are going to be looking towards the horizon. That's it. Yes. That's it. And then looking towards the feet. And we keep on moving, keep on moving. Take your time here. This is so important to move slowly. Yes. And then the eyes are looking towards the horizon. Yeah. That's it. And then come to the center. Lovely. Okay. Sit comfortably. And now we're going to do some movements of the head, looking up and looking down. So very, very slowly, we're going to look up. Now, avoid taking the head all the way back. Just the eyes are following the head and then looking down. The eyes follow down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. The eyes slowly looking down. And looking up. Following the movement of the head with the eyes follow. 2 more times. Looking up. And exhale down. Following with the eyes. And looking up. Looking up. And exhale down. Looking down. And then come to the center. That's it. A very important thing with clients with Parkinson is you have to tell them how many times you're going to do ahead. So if you have 2 left, tell them 2 more left to do. Yes, it's important. Predictability is really important when we're working with clients with Parkinson. Now we're going to go left and right Inhale to the left and take the eyes to the left all the way, and then come to the center. And then to the right, take the eyes to the right all the way, and then come to the center. Take the eyes to the left all the way to the left, and then come to the center. Very important that you do this really slowly. If you do it fast, you're going to feel very dizzy. And we want the vestibular system in the ear to get used to these movements. And to the left. We're working with the nervous system here, taking the eyes all the way to the side, and then to the side again. That's it. Very slowly come to the center. That's it. And take a moment. You can repeat these practices 15 times each time, if you can. If not, normally I like to begin with 6 times. 6 times is more than enough, but building up to 15 times, to 15 movements, 16 movements, obviously, because we're going to do left and right. So now we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it with the movement of the body. So bring the legs apart. And remember that this particular practice, as we're going to take the head down, is going to be contraindicated for anybody with high blood pressure. So we're going to inhale up, looking up, exhale all the way down, follow with the eyes, follow with the eyes, follow with the eyes, exhale. Inhale, come up, the eyes follow, follow, and inhale. And exhale all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and down. So it's a full movement, back and forward. Very, very slowly. Inhale. Let the eyes follow. You're going to feel the difference here when you are conscious of the movement of the eyes. And then exhale very slowly, very slowly, very slowly. We want, yes, the fluid of the ear not to move too fast to begin with. Inhale, coming up. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Looking up, and then exhaling, looking down, slowly the eyes are following, the eyes are following. We're going to do one last time. If this is enough for you, if you can rest, of course, following up, the eyes are following up, back, and exhale, going down, going down, going down, going down, going down, going down, and then from here we're going to come to the center, the eyes are looking down, and then slowly, slowly come up. Okay. Take a moment just to feel, bring everything back to a balanced state. This practice is very, very, very slow. The movement of the breath is very slow, and the eye movement is also very slow. This is going to help you to be able to move around the house, pick things up from the house, from the floor, and to do movements, even your yoga practice, and to feel less dizzy, less lightheaded. But you have to practice every day. Then we're going to go to the right and the left, but with the movement of the hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, look at your hand, right hand, and inhale, look at your hand, and exhale, bring your hand to the center, looking at your hand, and then bring the hand down. Left hand, looking at your hand, inhale, all the way, exhale, keep on looking at your hand, and then come to the center and look down. Inhale, looking at your hand, that's it, and exhale, looking at your hand, and then down. Inhale, look at your hand softly. This is soft movement. And exhale, looking at the hand, and down. We repeat one hand, each hand again, inhaling, and exhaling, looking at your hand, and down, and then the other hand, looking, And exhale, bring it back to the center. And release. Take a moment to rest, and you may rest with the eyes open, looking onto a horizon, or the eyes closed, or slightly open, looking to the ground. So give your clients that choice, whatever feels more comfortable for them. Okay, now we're going to bring the hands forward and then back to the center. So we look at the hands, inhale forward, and exhale, look at your hands coming towards your chest. Inhale forward, look at your hands as they go away, and exhale, look at your hands as they come towards your chest. Inhale forward, looking at your hands all the time, and exhale, looking down. Yes, and inhale forward, looking at your hands, and exhale, looking at your hands. We're going to do one more time. Inhale, looking at your hands, and exhale, looking at your hands forward, and then rest. Again, there might be a little bit of lightheadedness. That is totally okay. It's normal. We're not used to doing this anymore. And as a matter of fact, the excess use of computers and mobile phones all the time with the eyesight fixated, yes, on a particular item with a blue light, and headphones, using headphones all the time, all of these elements are going to cause us to have a more dysfunctional balance system. So these practices are going to help you to regain that balance, and really recommended for clients with Parkinson as well, or any other client that has problems with the equilibrium. So we continue. Now we're going to take the movement from a diagonal, yes, up to the side, looking up diagonal, yes, and then bringing the hand down towards the other side. We begin. Again, diagonal, looking up, and exhale, follow the hand towards the other side. Now, we're not going to be very particular here about alignment. Of course not. Inhale, don't forget that you're working with people who are experiencing tremors. Yes, these kind of movements cannot be perfect, of course not, and also for us either. It's about the movement of the eye coordination, eye, head, and hand, and to the other side. And here we're crossing the midline of the body, looking up, and exhale, looking to the other side, and then across, down, inhale up, and exhale. This requires a little bit of coordination to the other side, and then rest. And then the hand up, looking up to them, take the hand, looking at the hand all the time, and we finish with the other hand again. One more time, looking up, and then down, looking to the other side, and release. Take a moment to rest. Again, you might feel a little bit strange in this area, simply because we're crossing the midline. We're not used to doing this anymore. In today's world, we move back and forth, and that's it. Yes, we don't move back and twist and open, and a lot of the times we don't realize what our eyes are doing. So the movement of the eyes in these practices is the most important. So now we're going to take the movement again, but a little bit higher towards the nose. So we're going to follow the thumb. Inhale, looking at the thumb. Exhale, going, and you're going to become cross-eyed. And you look forward, yes, and then towards you, and then inhale forward. I don't like doing this in front of a camera, so yes. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Follow my thumb. Yes, and this can be challenging for some people, especially when the nervous system is impaired. And now we're going to change to the other hand. Bring the hand forward, thumb, and look again, forward with a big inhalation, because to make sure that we're breathing through this. Inhale and a deep exhalation here. Inhale, yes. That's it. And one more time, looking at the thumb, and exhale and release. Now, after this, you might feel a little bit lightheaded. Take a moment just to look down to the floor, perhaps closing the eyes feels better, looking straight ahead, as if visualizing a long horizon in front of us. That is also sometimes really nice. Rotating the shoulders out, just to release the tension of the shoulders. Why do we release the tension? In the area of the upper trapezius, tension here, I've actually connected it, and it is connected also around the cervical spine with dizziness and lightheadedness. So important to release this area. And I really recommend that if you or your client suffers from a lot of tightness and lightheadedness and issues with their balance, to check this area to see how much tension there is. And sometimes a good massage can actually release the tension. Okay, so a little bit of shaking now. Wonderful to do with your clients with Parkinson's. Yes, so releasing that tension. There's normally so much tension in the body. The rigidness, yeah, classic, typical with Parkinson's. So releasing, shaking, making sure that you're safe when they're doing this. Yes, that's it. Wonderful. Okay, so to finish off, we're going to go towards the ears and massage the ears. Yes, we're working on that lovely vestibular system. Yes, so we are massaging the ears until they go red. Really massaging. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. And the jaw, yes. That's it. All of this area, when there's a lot of tension in this upper part of the body, again, yeah, we don't realize that it can affect the balance. As yoga teachers, we often think that balance is to do with our feet. So when we work with clients who have balance issues, we immediately think warriors and think practices that are standing to keep that balance. However, please, it's very important we think about the vestibular system and the nervous system. And this is exactly what we've done in this video. By doing these exercises, it's a very short time, 5 days a week, every day for 5 weeks. As I said, the results I've had with myself and also with my clients has been quite amazing. For clients who have problems with balance or the equilibrium due to problems with the nervous system, try this before you do any warriors, and then you'll see tremendous progress.